when I'm dreaming, brother. Even when I'm broke, I'm scheming. Real talk, no gimmicks.
Break bread or fake dead.
Yeah.
If you love me, show it, that's all I say. Break bread or fake dead. Don't wait till I'm gone just to show respect. Break bread or fake dead.
Yeah.
I'm tryna make plays, not beg for a check. Break bread or fake dead.
For real, for real.
If I ever looked out, don't forget that day. I ain't rich, but I move like I'm chosen. Same fish, same dream, still focused. Bill stacked, but I still thank God. Ain't complain once, I just play my odds. They see peace, but they don't see stress. They see the smile, not the pain I digest. If you my dog, then ride with intent. Don't cap love, I know what that meant. Break bread or fake dead. You know who real when it's time to spread. Break bread or fake dead. I've been real, never switch for bread. Came from the bottom, but I don't feel low. Had to let some fake vibes go. Still keep it solid, that's nightish cold. Never hate, just stick to the road. It's folks that smile but don't mean it. Love ain't love if you never seen it. I'm just saying, help me win a little. Don't wait till I'm gonna spin a red on bed. I build. But if you real, you help to feel. Break bread, that's how love spread. Night is cold, town lit. Break bread, fake dead. Yeah. I'm still grinding, watch how I tread. Break bread, fake dead. Don't show a late when the table's fed. Break bread, fake dead. Yeah. If you with me, then mean what you said. Break bread, fake dead. I don't need much, just respect my bread.
Real talk, no hate, no cap. Open soul forever.
That's right. Welcome, welcome to the Paladin. Um, Tuesday night, 7:44. You're in the Paladin. Hey, Almond Eyes. Hey, Dub. Um, let's talk about it. My first introduction on these YouTube cameras was on Fight Club almost 4 years ago. After Fight Club, we went to the Black House. While I was in the Black House, I popped up over there on Thai City Channel, Red Lipstick Vibes. I was just bouncing around everywhere, just trying to see how people, interact with folks. I also popped up over there on Fighter Complex Channel. I popped up on Brittany B Channel. I popped up on, I forget the light skinned girl. What's her name? Lexi, maybe? On her panel, on Sherelle panel, on Cheeky panel. Let me see. Am I missing anybody? I've been on Flow State panel, 007 panel, um, Raging Tomato panel. It was another lady, and there's another lady from the UK. I'll be forgetting her name. Brittany B used to be with Aaron. This lady had a name, something like that. I can't remember her name. It's been a minute. I know her avatar is some lips with diamonds on them. And she's from the UK. And then I have, some weird relationships. Let me see. Who is this right here? This is I gotta go outside in the rain. It may sound crazy. Let me mute this outside. Gotta I want to say that says Agnitude. What's happening, Agnitude? And then we have a guy who I don't get be around. He's a weirdo like this dude that's on the Avatar. James Kills. He just can't get enough. Can't get enough. So way back then, my very first shows, I just was very transparent and I talked all about my life. Shout out to Badass Thing. I talked about my childhood, talked about my drug addiction, talked about being abused as a child, talked about the infidelity in my marriage, talked about my kids being born, talked about my wife passing away, all of the stuff. And at some point or another, all the way back to Fight Club days, someone has talked about my wife. First time it was Eric Patriarchy. Second time it was Unlikely. Third time it was Fighter Complex. Fifth time it was Fighter Complex. Sixth time it was Fighter Complex. So Fighter had left for a minute. When he came back for a small moment, I was an untouchable. And all of a sudden he apologized when I was an untouchable. Then when I stopped being an untouchable, he left again, and then he came back in recent times saying he's about to start his channel back up. And I think he just wanted content. So he came back in the same way that he left, talking about my wife. So I saw tonight when I was going through the channels, my face was on something. He was calling me Diddy. My thing is, I think he got CTE. I think he punch drunk. He can't be working on all cylinders. He done made 9 shows. Now one of them hit. He done made some shorts. Now one of them hit. When you do content, you want them to at least hit, little man. But let's get into the show. I want to do this first. I want to change my background. I'm gonna go Matrix on them today. I want to get rid of the old background music. And let's check out this new background music right quick. Little new background music for a second. That's old school. Not this. This is old school. Let's grab the new music. Okay. That would be right here. Let's let it load up and see what it sounds like. Yeah, I think anybody, that man got to be at least 20 years younger than me, that want to have a beef with somebody 20, maybe 25 years older than him is pussy. I'm finna go after somebody 25 years older than me. I'm going to show everybody I'm tough. Let's turn the loop off. Let's turn it up and listen to a little bit of this before we make it our background music. Like, share the video. Tell a friend, we need more subscriptions. We're gonna make that our background music. Yeah. People say, anybody can do it. Show me. Show me you can do it. Don't tell me. That's our background music for tonight. We got him on loop. Let's make sure we get our fair use. We're gonna get into it, get involved. Let's start. This will be never funny. This will never stop being funny. Okay, are we on camera? Shout out to the shout outs. Let me see.
Never stood on the block to the sun come on.
Bitch, stop stealing, Louis. Stop fucking stealing, Lord. Stop stealing.
That's a cold way to go out, ain't it? It's a cold way to go out. Stop stealing. Let's move from that to this. From that to this. Louis, stop stealing. Let's see. Let's go right here. Let's listen. Okay. See, no comments, 1 like, been up for hours. My name isn't it. None of the stuff that you're doing hit. It don't ever hit. So this is some content about me, number 10. And I saw another thing was up, so it's about to be 11. Keep working, young man. Don't you rush to get old.
I ain't respecting pronouns. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I don't care. I don't care. I will not respect pronouns. I ain't respecting pronouns. I don't give a fuck. Yo, I don't care. I don't care. I will not respect pronouns.
Side tooth missing, hair disheveled, not sure where he gonna live the next minute, can't stay out of jail. That's a hell of a life. You winning, my guy. Matter of fact, we're gonna stop the background music for just one moment. Let's stop the background music for one moment. Let's have a small chronic break. Can we have a small chronic break? We got 10 people in the building. Let's have a small chronic break for the smokers.
Pronounce, right? Let's get it. Yeah. Here's where the whole thing changed. Lil' clown talk crazy, say funky, yeah, this bitch stank. Got more excuses than fights, where he top rank. Let me cook, might as well tell it all. Let me cook, might as well tell it all. Lil' pocket side fraud, always acting like a bra. House ain't stable, job ain't stable. Everything shaking like a broke card table. Tryna keep up, but you ain't able. Living out episodes, you're not even labeled. You weird, you loud, you wild off brand. Got kicked out the circus, that's how goofy you ran. Tryna be for the grown one, please understand. You bringing Dollar Tree threats to a nightish man. Your last comeback flop, your new one failed. Another episode dropped, another storyline derailed. Tryna stay relevant, but everything's stale. Thinking you can win if you jump out rail. You a walking return to sender, signed sealed mail.
You can't win, child. You can't win, child.
Funny surgical low. You like Wi-Fi on a bus, drop signal the most. Tryna flex on the net, that's comedy, folks. Your whole personality built off dark jokes. You chase drama like it owe you lose, but every storyline ends with you in dispute. You ain't built for the smoke, allergic to pressure. Tryna size up a giant, you ain't up to measure. Your hustle inconsistent, your vision need refresher. You post memes daily and call that effort, yes sir. Talk crazy about me, that's a sign of defeat. You obsessed, they watching me to learn what you need. You need help, direction, hold counseling seats. Arguing with yourself, looking bad in these YouTube streets. Every comeback petty, every plan backfire. Tryna talk about smooths, boy, you known as a lie. You a fool, malfunction, a glitch, a misfire. Tryna run with wolves, but your stamina tired. You wanna win, baby, that chapter is done. Tryna beef up the mountain, but you slid on the run. Throw shade, miss shots, never landing the one. Your whole persona built like one day I'll be the one, but that day ain't coming.
You can't win, child.
Ain't know it.
You can't win, child.
You gotta get out of the game. You gotta get out of the game. Hold up, one more thing before I wrap this up. You out here taking selfies like that tooth ain't corrupt. Smiling hard in the camera like that tooth ain't messed up. Acting like the lens don't zoom close enough. Hair done, nails done, outfit loud, but still look lost, standing dead in the crowd. Always talking slick, can't keep my name out your mouth. At some point somebody gotta say what this bitch talking about. You can't win, child. You gotta get out of the game. You gotta get out of the game. You gotta get out of the game.
Can't get over.
You gotta get out of the game.
Yeah, you can't get over. You can't win. You can't win, child. You got to get out of the game. Let's get to it, though. Background music back. Let's get the link out there. And let's start the show. Been such a long time since I saw you. Tell me, how long has it been? You are my only friend. You for me, and me for you. Okay, let's do this. Hit them with this. Mm-mm-mm. Here we go. Full screen it up. Shout out to Bernard Riley. We are going to look at old footage proves black people didn't like black people.
Let's get it. Make your way in the door. Grab a seat. Settle in. I'm kind of sensationalizing it, but well, for some people it'll be alarming. For me, it just makes me say, It's one of those ones, if you haven't seen it, you gotta hear it to know and understand exactly what I'm talking about. So I'm about to roll the not so beautiful bean footage, or as some would say, beautiful bean footage. But
Let me see now. Let's say hello to my good friend Savage. Hello to my Reed. Happy to see y'all back. TMKC say, have I rested? No, TMKC, I woke up at like, what time was it? I want to say I woke up. Let me think about this for a minute. I have not been asleep, but I woke up at like, I want to say, man, what's it now? It's like 8 o'clock or something. Yeah, 8 o'clock. Let me look. 9 hours ago would have been so I woke up at like 9 a.m. Yeah, I think I woke up around about 9 a.m. And that's when I started the show. Something shortly after that, probably about 11. I started that other show. So I woke up at 9, started the show about 11. Starting this one early because I'm planning to go to bed early because I got to do something early tomorrow. But shout out to the shout outs. We're going to get into it. And y'all can feel free to time out James Kills whenever y'all want to. Y'all got wrenches. Kills is not a friend of the show. We don't block nobody, but we can troll the trolls.
You got to see this one. So I'm about to get into it, but shout out to everybody that made it in. Shout out to Cornelius, Rupert. Shout out to Patrick St. James. Shout out to Joe Ethereal. That's pretty much it right there. And as RM usually says, hit the like button on your way in the building. All right. Let's get into this thing. We're going to dive right on into it. Let's go.
That is www.huntleyarchives.com. The film 97980.
Again, this is film from 1960s. Black people from the 1960s, having a conversation amongst themselves about how they feel about black people migrating from the South to California. You gotta hear this one if you haven't.
Elitism.
Heard it.
We discussed the problem of integrated housing, and we found out that almost 1,700 Negroes are moving into Los Angeles a month. By 1970, there'll probably be 1 million Negroes in this city. And I know that people are concerned about this. They may not talk about it very often, but I certainly heard them shudder in church when he said there'd be 1 million Negroes in Los Angeles.
Those are some black folks that could pass the paper bag test. I believe. This sounds kind of low. I hope y'all can bear with it, but yes, we are looking at black people from Northern California, I believe, or it was Los Angeles, Southern California, talking about black people coming from the South and their concerns.
All right. let's stop it right there. I'm gonna let it roll, and we're gonna go back. I want to put the link in the chat relatively soon. I do want to hear what some of y'all got to say about this one. But she just did the basic setup that it is. I can't remember if she said 1,700 or 1,600 Negroes moving into Los Angeles. You know, to the tune of 1,600 a month, and they're just doing their calculation. They're saying 10 years or by the 70s. We're talking 1 million black people in there. You think black people who are currently there would be okay about that, but she's talking about how there's whispers of people saying, hey, I don't like this. I got an issue with this. I got a problem with this. Y'all remember I covered the story. I'm about to roll it. But y'all remember I covered the story how Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade had an issue with low-income housing developments being, in very close proximity to their multi-million-dollar mansion. It's a similar thing going on. Black people who were in a relatively safe space.
Yeah, so what they're saying is when those people go in, there go my property values, there goes the neighborhood. It's a trip how they go back and forth. A lot of those people that was in the hills are moving back down to the flatlands. Good evening, Bridget M. Nice to see you.
California or in LA, we don't want them new Negroes over there coming over here. That's essentially what they're saying.
Because we're saying in essence, the majority of these people are not like we are, and we felt that we maybe
1960, they hit him with the Kendrick Lamar. They not like us. They not like us. Dun, 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 dun. They not like us. They not like us. Oh my goodness. Everybody in here is very fair-skinned.
some of us felt we left this out because we were getting away from this problem. We are part of it.
Getting away from what problem? He's saying they're not like we are. Again, the knee-jerk reaction is, how are they not like us? That's how black people think today. What do you mean they not like you? Y'all black. He's saying we got away from that problem. Got away from it. But now the problem is coming back here. But it's like, hold on. We thought the problem that you got away from was racist white people and Jim Crow laws. Are you telling me you fled to the West Coast to get away from black folks and not to Jim Crow South and racist white? Like, this is a pill. This is a hard pill for a lot of.
It's not. It is what it is. They said the crack epidemic was the first one to hit us. No, the first one to hit you was integration. That ice is colder thing. And then you hear people say something like, if he has a cold, then we have pneumonia. What happened to your identity? What happened to your soul? What happened to your new identity? People think I be on here trying to be rebellious. No, I just want to not think like everybody else. I don't want to think like everybody else. And I don't want somebody to impose their will on me. I don't want to harm a person that's a part of a alphabet community. I don't want to harass and show I'm stronger than some woman or none of this crazy stuff people be saying in this space. I want to have a good time. Because, you ain't got forever. And then you think about all the stuff that be going on, but what can you do about it? What can you as an individual do about it? Just think about all of the stuff. I just was on a panel with somebody was talking about they blew up the moon, and then they got the people that was in the water. The second strike is crazy. The first one is. But somehow it's justifiable. So forget Geneva Conventions and all these other things. It's that kind of place. So when they go, the kids that's out here in the street while not learn from their parents, they learn from this place. Violence is American pie. So is individualism, and you getting your own little niche group that you want to keep separate from everybody else, and you want to hold tightly to your chest and say, mine.
Black people to swallow. There's not too many ways around that. Yeah, Steph Curry too. Actually, you know what? It might have been Steph Curry. I think I got it wrong. When I said Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. I think I'm actually met Steph Curry. Yeah, they don't want no wayward niggas, around Riley Curry and all those, pretty all those cute little kids with the pretty eyes that they got. No. They can't have too many untrained niggas just running around their kids. Yeah. Yeah.
We left the South because we were getting away from this problem. We are part of this exodus too, but we are a little maybe embarrassed by the fact that here we're going to have a mass element come in that's going to create a tremendous social problem in the community, to which we find
a bad element is what they call their own people. It's 1960. Let me see something right quick because it sounds so low and I want people to be able to hear it. Let me see, what is it called again? Huntley Archives. Let me see something right quick. We found the Huntley Archives. Now we just got to find that Southerners moving to California. All these clips are super short. Let me see. Let's see what we got. Southerners moving to California. And I said it said 9-7 what? Let's go back and look. 97980. And this one says 97980. So we found it. It is a 4-minute clip. So we'll go to this. Then maybe it's a little bit louder. Stop this one. What we got right there? We got Vato Bulldog. What up? We got Stanley in the building. What up? Let's stop this and go over to the archive. Shara. Let me see. Huntley. What's that called? There it goes. Let's see if y'all can hear it now.
We discussed the problem of integrated housing, and And we found out that almost 1,700 Negroes are moving into Los Angeles a month. By 1970, there'll probably be 1 million Negroes in this city. And I know that people are concerned about this. They may not talk about it very often, but I certainly heard them shudder in church when he said there'd be 1 million Negroes in Los Angeles.
We shudder because we're saying that the majority of these people are not like we are. And we felt that maybe some of us felt we left the South because we were getting away from this problem. We are part of this exodus too. But we are a little maybe embarrassed by the fact that here we're going to have a mass element come in that's going to create a tremendous social problem in the community to which we find a great deal of difficulty in relating to.
They are not happy that Junebug and Nene and Keisha and them is finna live around them. They are pissed off. They finally found their piece of the pie. And now they got to share it. I kept my grass cut at a 3-inch blade. I don't have no motor parts on the grass. No old couch seats sitting around. It's hard out here, man. You better find you some money so you can pivot. They say they don't want them colors around us. Look at that brother. Eyes is closed. 1 minute in.
Sound like a do-gooder because I really am not, and I'm somewhat of a snob. But I do think that with these people coming in who are not our intellectual equals, nor are they of our sociological bracket, they're not to be a handicap to us. They'll find their own level. Now, I do sound like a snob, but I don't mean it this way. But they're used to living a certain way, and they too might rise up above their origin, and might one day be our associates.
The whole tone of this meeting is we're setting ourselves up as little puppet Jesuses. We can't help anyone else until we help ourselves. The Negro has had two professions, his own medicine, dentistry, law, or psychiatry, and he's had the profession of being a Negro. And many of us have come out here to escape from this second profession of being a Negro. And we're out here a while and we're working in our own field, and then we find out that here these same problems are falling on the heels of 1,600 Negroes a month that come into Los Angeles. Now this gives us problems. It's our own.
Whoa. CT, where you at? John Galt, where you at? They say they don't want no black folks living around them. What have black folks ever built? You ain't built nothing. You destroy everything in your wake.
You niggas are crazy.
Wowzer.
It's our own identifying with these Negroes that are coming in with their carpet bags that causes us problems.
This is a basic embarrassment that we as Negroes have. We want to live together, yet we want to sort of scatter to the far wind.
They said carpet bag. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, carpet bagging is something you say about a hobo. Let's look that up. These Negroes are coming in here with their carpet bags. Let's see what carpet bag is, because I don't want to be wrong. Let's see what it is. Carpet bag is a traveling bag of a kind of originally made for the thick woven fabric used for carpets. see. Etymology. Combination of words, carpet and bag. The term carpet bag originated from the combination of the words carpet and bag. It refers to a soft cover traveling case made of carpet fabric. First noted in the 1930s, the term was commonly used in the 19th century to describe bags made from carpet, often associated with politicians, businessmen traveling to the South. During the Reconstruction era, who were perceived as outsiders seeking profit from the region's political and economic instability over time, carpetbag has evolved to describe a large or bulky bag, especially one made for cheap and low quality materials, and can also refer to someone who is seen as an outsider or not belonging to a particular group. I knew it had a negative connotation. Thank you for the etymology of carpetbag. Let's get back to it. Huh?
To live amongst white people. We are brought up in terms of this, that to have a dark skin, to be a Negro, there is something wrong with it. And if you take a child and raise him, a child, a very impressionable child, and have him grow up in an atmosphere where your color of skin is something that is looked down upon, that there is something wrong with you, that you are not, you don't have the abilities of other people. Even no matter how much education, no matter how much training, etc. you have, a lot of these impressions stay with you. I feel that we have to search for a new image.
When I wake up in the morning, I don't look in the mirror and say, you are a Negro, therefore you will face life in a certain way. I see myself as a person just like all the people that I work with and the children that I...
When I look in the mirror, I do not see myself as a Negro. I see myself as a working person who has unlimited boundaries. Carpetbags are suitcases. Carpetbaggers are strangers who move to a place they are not welcome. Thank you, Stanley, but I have no problem of looking up the words. My good man. In Barra. Yeah. Shout out to the shout outs. I guess if folks ain't used to being up at this time or they're somewhere else, I don't like the fact that y'all don't. What happened to the tribe? What's going on with the tribe? It's a cold game. So it's early, so I don't know what. So we're just going to get through it. We're going to chop it up a little bit. We're just going to chop it up a little bit. Not a whole lot of bit, a little bit. Let's see what we're going to do. These people is amazing. Don't you just love the new people, the new young people, cry babies, the cry babies. He talks to grown ass women in a manner that we think that nah, never. No, never. Shout out to the shout outs though.
Deal with, and they're all people.
I've got to break in here. I've tolerated this long. This idea of this consciousness of you've got to look in the mirror and face yourself to go through this bit about being a Negro is very nice. The individual, this concept was instilled in you before you could think. Right.
Oh, I don't
You see, and first of all, we have as a symbol in our community the white, straight hair, brown hair, as the symbol of the things it's strived for. Now, there's nothing wrong with it, except that it represents the very fact that we're talking about. The idea, the Negro in our society is a rejected child. There's no two ways about it. It's in Los Angeles, it's in New York City, it's in any place in the United States.
Shout out to the shout out. I love how haters get hater help. Haters get hater help. Your enemy is my enemy. How they say it? How they say this? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. These folks is having a whole show calling me Diddy and crying. Y'all young are supposed to be cooler. And the thing y'all are saying, why y'all want to make me some kind of villain? But it's okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fuck it. It is what it is, man. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Nobody ever gonna keep me down. I like it. I see my name in the title. As soon as I get over there, somebody is saying that I did this and I did that and I did this and I did that and this means this and this means that. Tie all the circles together. Get a group. Get an army. But at least y'all saying it publicly. Let's give credit for y'all saying it publicly. Nida said that I was a... I'm trying to understand what other way you can see that though. I'm 15. This person is 27. I'm a minor. I don't understand what's so crazy about that. What's so complicated about it? Was I destroyed? Am I destroyed to this day? To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm just saying if you begin like that though, how do you look at women after that? If you begin your life and your relationships is with grown ass women, how do you look at women? And then a lot of them grown ass women you with is telling you all these little pissy tail ass girls out here is whores. They prostitutes. You can never trust them. This is women talking about women. How do you utilize that when you hear that at 15, 16, 17, 18? And that's why I said by the time I was 22, sex was kind of empty. Like it was just sleeping with a bunch of people. By the time I was 22, so we're talking about 15 to 20, 7 years. 7 years I was out here in these streets. Then I was on the panel the other day. They're like, how old is you? I told them I'm 55. They say, you at least slept with 60 women. Nope. Nowhere near 60. 50. Nope. Nowhere near 50. You can sleep with a bitch a month. And if you sleep with a bitch a month over 5 years, that's 60 women. I've never slept with a woman a month. A lot of that time I was in long-term relationships, or I was in, or I was like with this woman for a long time, and this person came around. Then I was with that person for a long time. Then this person came around, and then I was that person for a long time. So I have done this horrible thing, which is I'm messing with two women at the same time. But when I mess with two women at the same time, I'll leave this one alone completely. And then I'm just messing with this one. And then this one started tripping. I'll be like, oh, man. Then I mess with this one. Then this one started tripping, that kind of thing. So by the time I got into a marriage, because his whole thing is I'm a cuck because I messed with a woman who cheated on me. I used to cheat a lot before I got into a marriage. And I understood how empty cheating was. I didn't really understand what's the value of cheating. So I didn't think that somebody who I've established all this shit with, if they cheat, are they gonna throw it all away? That was just something to wait and see. Let's see if that's what's happening. But can I be forgiven? Yes, because the people I cheated on forgave me. So the people I cheated on forgave me. So that's why I have forgiveness. So when I got cheated on, I wasn't sitting around with a bottle of oil like he got me on the little thumbnail going, oh. The thought of cheating, though, to a man, I can understand how that could be psychologically fucking with you, but I did it to other people. See, when you're trying to mature and you really looking at things, and by the time we talking about these events happening, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm not a kid no more. And I'm not like, I don't believe in Disneyland. I don't believe in that lovey-dovey love. I believe it's all the shit that we heard Marquette say earlier. It's duty, it's building, it's business. And yes, I can love you too, because I can love you for all the things we established together. I can love you for having my children. I can be in love with you for those things. But I got to a point, and this might happen to a lot of people, where I got out of that whole Disneyland love thing, as well as I've gotten out of a Disneyland happiness thing. I think that when you above ground, whether you have aches and pains or whatever else, you win it. You had the same 24 hours as everybody else. To try to find something, to make money, to make friends, and do all other stuff, you had that opportunity because you're alive. We look at a lot of people that come from war-torn countries, and boom, boom, and all kind of numbers of people is going away. Then we look at our own country and we think about what's happening in these streets. The other day, we had an 8-year-old, a 9-year-old, a 14-year-old gone. Think about that for a minute. And then you had these grown-ass people talking about, not this old-ass be talking to women that's 29, 32. He got a daughter that's 33. My daughter's a grown-ass woman. If my daughter came home with a 50-something-year-old man and she's 33 years old and that dude is going to take care of her, I'll applaud him and her. If my daughter came home at 33 with a 23-year-old man, I'd be like, what the fuck are you doing? See the difference? There's nobody in this space I'm talking to that's young. There's nobody in this space I'm talking to that's under the age of 25. Not one of them. So when they try to paint the scenario about me, when I'm saying I'm 15, the other person is 27, it don't work. It's not the same thing. And I don't believe in that. Well, if it's a girl and she's 15 and a man is 27, he's a fucking pedophile piece of shit. If it's a boy and he's 15 and a woman is 27, that bitch is a pedophile and a piece of shit too. It don't work. I don't believe in that motherfucking double standard bullshit. I don't give a fuck if the little 15-year-old think he cool because he's doing it. He's being violated. It's just simple as that. It don't change. I'm never going to change that. I'm going to stand on that. Now, where was I? I'm going to put this in here. We're looking for the second one. Go down here. Now, people's feelings are hurt. I can't believe that because everybody in this space is gangsters and rich. Y'all can't have feelings. I don't believe y'all got feelings. I believe y'all all gangsters and rich. I believe if y'all saw me in real life, y'all shoot me in my forehead. Get me the fuck up out of here. As quick as possible. And spit on me. stand over me. Bitch ass nigga. What up, Big Giz? And I just don't believe you gangsters is sensitive like y'all be trying to talk. You know what he said about me? Now, I'm on a panel with a nigga that constantly talk about his wife, talk about pissing on the grave and everything else. There's nothing wrong with that. The nigga been saying it for I don't know how many years. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me say this again for the people that don't hear in the back. All you moderators, let me make sure everybody can see everything. All messages to be seen. Okay. Because I can see it inside here. Somebody told me all you got to do is click all and you see everything, but I don't see him outside here. Darn it. Oh, I see him right there. Oh, I don't see him down here. Yes, feel free to time James Kills out repetitively. The nigga's not a friend of the show. He's a weirdo. Most likely a spy. But for sure, definitely a weirdo. Okay, we got through this video, so we don't have to look at him drag it out. It's 4 minutes. So let's see what the people on his panel had to say about it. Wow, who is she?
It's really been a big talking point right now with a lot of men on YouTube is that Black people don't want to show support to other Black people. Not saying that Black men don't support.
That's a fucking fact. Look how many people I got here right now. We got 12 people here. That's a fact. It is what it is, though. But that's a fact. Yeah, so I pushed all, and I don't see this fool outside here. So let's go with top. And I still don't see him outside here. So that worked the other day, but it's not working today. So is he shadow banned or blocked or what is that? Because Rufus said he was blocked, but the other day he told me, he yelled in the chat, he told me so. But I can't see him today. That's interesting. Shout out to the shout outs. Who the hell is Paul Lance? Let's go check this out. Yeah, I don't know Black folks, issues with Black folks, but let's accept that it's a fact that Black folks don't fuck with Black folks. Paul Lance has 2 subscribers. I'm uncomfortable. Shout out to the shout outs though.
Support each other. I'm saying that women, Black or men, don't like to support each other. Like the fact that a lot of women in today's time love to bash Black men. Even though they the ones making the conscious decision to sleep with them and have their babies, but every time you turn the TV on, they bashing Black men. So I could understand why these Black people during that time was running away from those type of people because we're dealing with them today. And that's, I think, one of the biggest things they don't talk about is slavery, is that we were really, not saying that we wasn't running away to a certain point from slavery, but we still had Black people that wanted to keep that slave mentality going. And we didn't want to.
Damn, why y'all keep saying it's slavery? There was tribalism in Africa before we ever got in slavery. And the only person I see on this panel is her. So shout out to her. Shout out to Bernard Riley. But no, before we ever got in slavery in West Africa, if that's all true, it was tribalism. Hutu, Tutsi. In America, I be seeing Nigerians have a problem with Eritreans. It's always something with us. We know how to fight with each other. Shout out to the shout outs. Let's get away from that. Let's get over here. Let's see. Let's do this. It's working out pretty smoothly. Left the link in the chat. Ain't nobody around. We got 12 people in the building. We're gonna move on over here. Share, the screen. Let's get over here to this individual, another controversial person that'll talk about somebody's slow daughter, like he talked about Woody's daughter when she has some kind of ailment. I'm not sure exactly what it is. She has autism or whatever else, but he mocked her. But him and Woody somehow found some kind of resolution where they can work together and make money. Charleston White and talk bad about all of the gangster rappers, King Von, Lil Durk. He talked crazy about multiple people's wives and kids. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't even give a damn if it's a character. I don't like that. I don't like it. But that's what these YouTube streets is. Let's paint narratives and powwow and come together in groups and do all of this shit. You see how Nighters talk to grown motherfucking women? Hey, no woman below the age of 25. You see how he talk to these grown ass women? These grown ass women that probably got kids already and all this other shit. Grown little motherfucker. You see how he talk to him? He's very vulgar. Is that what I am? Am I very vulgar? Y'all have to tell me. Leave it in the comment section.
Most people don't get that because it leaves me vulnerable.
Some people get irritated. They're like, "Why'd you interview him?" I'm like, "Because why not?"
What have
I sat down with Kevin Samuels.
So check that. What have I done wrong to anybody other than came on the internet and told you I'm playing a character, that this is really not me? Y'all want me to be what y'all see. I'm out there in real life.
You are very nice.
I'm mannerable.
Very nice, very
mannerable. Yeah, I'm a gentleman.
Very mannerable.
That's why you don't hear no woman.
You in real life on camera with your wife told her, "Bitch, shut up. Bring your motherfucking ass here." You filmed that in a mall. I don't think that was a skit. Was that a skit, Charleston? That dark skinned Latina looking woman? What is up with the damn late night emails? Why am I getting an email at damn 9 o'clock at night? This is crazy. I don't like this phone. I don't want to hear nothing but a damn do. And it ain't even a damn email. What the fuck was that? This thing stays and it ain't a damn thing. Tomorrow's weather, offline gaming, phone personalization. Check your weekly report. That thing just made a noise for no damn reason then. That a bitch. Let's listen to Charleston say, "I'm different offline than I am online." You hit that man at that comedy show on the head with a flower pot. In that boxing match, you stabbed that man in the head. This is the character.
Shoot my business to you.
That's true.
And I fuck with a lot of hoes. I fuck with a lot of hoes.
So you respect your hoes.
I'm a gentleman. I don't on them. I with them. It's a difference.
What you mean?
All men love their ego stroke.
Okay.
All men of money.
Okay.
That's why Hugh Hefner kept a lot of women around him. I keep women around me because I like my ego stroke.
So you don't keep around.
I don't keep around me. So I was raised in a house with a loving, nurturing mother, right? Who had friends. So I was always, but I had uncles. I had negative elements of men around me constantly. My mother would take us to the barbershop. My granddad owned the barbershop. So I got to see all kind of. My uncle was a pimp. I grew up in a hospital. So I fell in the washing machine at 5, put my eye out at 7. From 7 to 13, I'm in the hospital, in and out of the hospital, having surgery. I had 9 eye surgeries. So I had a private white tutor who tutored me almost from 5 to 3rd grade.
So you was advanced.
Very advanced.
Yeah.
That's why I'm advanced than these niggas who try to argue with me online.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even know why you just playing with them.
It's fun. It's intellectual. It's fun to me. Because I think most dumb. They didn't go to school with me. Most niggas ain't go to school with white people from the 80s. From the 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I've always had a higher education than most Black Americans.
Come on, Cat Williams.
Yeah. So you gotta think
y'all met yet?
He don't like me for whatever reason. That's what I hear.
No way.
That's what I hear. He don't like. So you gotta think. I lost my eye, so I couldn't go to school.
Okay.
So I was partially. So after I have an eye surgery, this eye probably couldn't open up for months. So I had a tutor. So I was taught oral. I can hear things and retain information. I never really got to play with children. I was always in and out the hospital, nurtured. So
You was around adults.
Yeah, I was always around adults. So it's a lot of shit.
And let me say this to the people who have always, since I've been in these YouTube streets, tried to school me. Now let's say I came on at a random time. I got 9 people here. We got Max Payton, we got TK, we got Stanley, fuck James Kills, we got TMKC. Thank you for being concerned about me sleeping. We have Bridget M. We have My Reed. We have Dub. We have Savage. These are the regulars. We got Zoomer. We got Almond Eyes. Fatty told me them people that be there on the odd times and they always show up, that's your tribe right there. The other day, Scam Likely said, if I got 10 people, them 10 people listen to blah, 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 blah. That's your tribe right there. I need a listen, let's keep it 1,000. I need a bigger tribe. Shout out to these 10 people. I'm gonna try to be entertaining. I give you the same show, whether it's 2 people here or 200 people here. I don't change the show. I don't be lackluster when it's just like this, but I like y'all to go see the cauldron of hate building up against me. Just think about this. We got Sharon still talking about when me and Nidus were getting it, I ain't getting into it with you now. Why are you still bringing that shit up? I'm over there on this goofy motherfucker Fighter Complex channel, and Witch Doctor is over there talking about some shit. I didn't pay the $100 to get back on the motherfucking Not For Humans. And the man is still talking about this shit. Am I the villain? Now, has my opinion changed? No. I believe that when your mama had her girlfriends over there in the living room and you was dancing in your drawers doing the Michael Jackson, and your mama's girlfriend, that old ass woman, was talking to that little 8-year-old boy talking about he mannish, he gonna be a good looking man. That woman was she was in violation. When them grown people came and woke you up out of your sleep and told you come perform for these grown ass people in the living room that's drinking and smoking, that grown ass bitch that was your mama friend was in violation. This is a fact. I don't give a fuck how nobody else feel about it. And, respectfully to that man that felt, you 15, all the other boys. I don't give a fuck about what all the other boys. I don't give a shit about that at all. Boosie Badass. Son was hella young when he went and got some prostitutes to take his son's virginity. And Boosie thought that was, the right thing to do. Here's the thing. Boosie is their daddy. That's still violating a child. What's the rush? I wish I'd have been married to my wife first before we had our first child. I had a child with my wife before we was married. In fact, to be honest with you, I had my way with a lot of women before I was married. In hindsight, I wish I wouldn't have done none of that shit. It's different if I'd have had, serious relationships with these people and we established something and all this other. No, that shit was all just hedonistic, carnalistic bullshit. from my perspective. Because I went from that 27-year-old woman to another grown woman, then to another grown woman, then to another grown woman. I didn't start messing with people my age until I was maybe about 2.5 years later, middle of age 17. But before that, grown woman after grown woman after grown woman. Now, in my mind, what I'm thinking, because I just come up out of being child abused, drinking. My mother just had a kidney transplant. Her body rejected the kidney. She was on dialysis. I remember sitting up in the dialysis. Have you ever sat up in a dialysis building? All you smelling is blood. All you smelling is blood, and all you looking at the machine is doing is recycling and cleaning the blood. They taking it out of this arm, it's going up into a tube. You watching it, it's going into them things and turn around and clean the blood. It's going over into the other arm. She had 2 stents in both arms. One arm where they was taking the blood out, it was getting clean, and they was in the other centers where they putting the blood back in. I used to sit in that dialysis building and just smell that blood. So when I was 15, my mental was all fucked up. So we seeing bodies. It's a bullet came through the apartment one day, but it was above our head. The batter ram crashed into the house next door to us, knocked all of the windows out that house. It felt like an earthquake. A bunch of traumatic, extreme ass shit. Back then, task force used to be rolling up in them Crown Vics, jumping out in task force gears and helmets with weapons. I had so many guns in my back by police at 15, 16, 17 behind bullshit. I remember me and my cousin was walking up Fruitvale. We had just walked past a Winchell's, and the police jumped out on us like we were some bank robbers or something. Slammed our face into the damn, what's it called, Fugasian, the flower place, and put our fingers together, told us to lace our fingers together like this behind our back, grabbed our fingers, and that shit was painful, and then put guns right up in our back and talked to us like we wasn't shit. I remember one time I'm going the foothill from my house. I make take the corner, and I get the third apartment down. Police come out from both corners. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Slam you on the car. Put my hands behind my back. Put gun in my back. Tell me you a big old nigga. I was probably 15 to 16. You got a prison body. All of the crazy shit. What, 3 months after? Let me see. 4 months after not even 4 months. 4 months after my birthday, I go to jail. As soon as I turn 18. On some damn task force sweep shit. They kicked me out in 3 days. Then I went right back to jail. That time I did 120 days. Then I went right back to jail. I did a year. Then I went right back to jail. I did a year. Then I went right back to jail. I did a year. Piece of shit fighter complex been talking about my wife for years. I don't feel no way about it. I'm over it. That nigga over there trying to get somebody to help his missing tooth Dominican ass. I'm going to do IRLs. Do everything, pussy. Strip, nigga. If I can just get Poppy Blanco on my side, if I could just get everybody on your side, pussy.
It's been poured into me. So my mind and the information I have is like a file cabinet, but I don't know what's in there until people talk to me. Most black people, I got to dumb down. I always been like that in school. So I was a kid that could sit in the front and raise his hand. But because I had a disability, I was insecure around other children. So I would be funny, act out, and be the class clown to distract other people. If you add me by my eye, I hit you in your mouth.
Oh.
That was my defense mechanism. Still off on you. To teach other people not to add me by my eye. So nobody ever had me by my eye till I got on the internet.
Are you shocked at where, because I'm gonna tell you something, Charles, like you really, like we just discussed this, you are polarizing.
I was like that as a kid.
When I saw you sell out Baltimore, congratulations on that.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with this information. Because the same thing Tasha K is saying to Charleston White right there is the same thing that most people on this bitch be saying to me. Nightish, you polarizing. I said one thing to a motherfucker, and they said years later they still talking about that one thing. I'm like, but ain't that pathetic? No, because it's plenty motherfuckers say crazy shit. Don't nobody think about it the next day, but something about you saying whatever you say, grasp a motherfucker and they can't let it go. And I don't say none of this shit that Charleston White say. I don't say none of this shit that Fighter Complex say. I do not go after little chillins. I do not go after your wives and whatever else. I might go after you. I might say something to you. I'll say something to you. I'll go after you. Because then that's just me and you, mano y mano. But motherfuckers be wanting to hurt me, crush me, destroy me, stop me. And then they go, oh, you over here crying. No, I'm just letting you know. When y'all see me going in, understand that's because these motherfuckers is trying to crush me, destroy me, stop me. This nigga is on show number 10 with people that's sitting with him telling him, we can relate. You can relate to what? What you relating to? The nigga said something about my wife and I hit him with a historical fact. Haitians used to knock off Dominicans. They was killing you light-skinned bitches like it was going out of style. It's been going back and forth, but tell me that's a lie. It's not a lie. It's a historical fact. That's not me really talking crazy. That's still me talking about you, because what you try to do is impose your culture over on me because I'm supposedly a African American, an ADOS, an FBA, and all that separate shit to get right back into the tribalism. Nightish, you said tether too. Because I thought this shit was a joke. I didn't know you motherfuckers took it seriously. I've been being called a white man for 2 years up here. Nightish is white. Nightish is white. I don't give a fuck about somebody calling me white.
Yeah.
I said that's some gangster shit. It's hard to sell out.
It is. It is hard to make them people laugh.
It is.
Coming there playing a snitch.
Like I said, if
they ain't with that snitching
when
shit.
you sell out Baltimore, Baltimore, New York, Philly,
I sold out New York,
where
yeah.
they make
I sold out
comedians.
Philly.
That's where the hardest comedians come out of. And so, like, to see you go from, you know, just the internet to in people's faces. So you're not just an internet figure. Like you are.
Yeah.
You are now.
So I've had my own Live Nation tour that TK Kirkland me out of. Live Nation came back and made it right. Man, I sold out 5 shows in Orlando with TK Kirkland.
And that's a trip because I messed with TK Kirkland. And I do remember this time with TK Kirkland was effing over Charleston. I do remember the time with TK Kirkland and Scruncho was getting into it. And Scruncho was pulling up on TK Kirkland and trying to put hands and feet on him. This is the shit I'm talking about. When your idols become your rivals, when these people you think is blah, 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 stab you in your fucking back, talk crazy to you, disrespect you after you done spent money with them and all that other shit. This is what I'm talking about. This is it right here. Yeah, TK Kirkland gave that man like $250. He didn't give him no travel fees. He didn't get him no rooms. It was just straight up blatant dog ass disrespect. But then Charleston said, you got to get fucked in your first contract. That's what Q-Tip and Tribe Called Quest told us. That first record deal, you're going to get fucked. Learn the business. That's what they told us. Snoop told us that's what his deal was with Death Row. That first record deal, you're going to get fucked. So learn the business. And what they typically do is learn the business and then fuck you like the way they got fucked. Ain't that crazy? They become the very people they had such an issue with, because once you get once you get accustomed to money, you got to keep on living the way you accustomed to. That's why they fucking you on your first record deal. Ooh, if we can get you on a 360, you better have some motion when you come and be asking for a distribution deal. And even when it comes to that, streaming, they fucked up all the money. So I would like to say, hey man, can you, but this is not what happens. Can I get a penny a stream? Nice. Why would you ask for a penny? Because it'd be people with 6 million streams. Then we got a tangible number. You're not finna get $6 million because it's a penny a stream, but you don't get something healthy. I be hearing people got 1 million damn streams and end up with like 5,000. Tasha K said something about she had a deal where her 1 million streams was 30,000, and then when she came into this year or the end of last year, I don't want to mix it up, she said that they cut that shit in half. Her 1 million streams now is $15,000. See what I'm saying? We need something to be stagnant. We need something where you can have direct to consumer, so you can say this product is this amount of dollars. If you have the mom and pop stores, you need to be able to negotiate a deal where we do splits. What will the splits be? We're going to sell this CD for $10. You can take 5, get the other 5 to me. Sell as many of them as you can. Thank you. Or we're going to sell it for $10. I give you 3, you give me 7. That's still amazing. Thank you.
And he cashed out me $250.
No.
Yeah. He don't know. I heard the manager say until they put my name on the website, the tickets went to selling. So that 5 show and cash out me $250.
Yeah, because I was like, who goes to TJ Kirkland show?
We were selling out all House of Blues. And he wasn't paying me at all. Eventually, Live Nation came back and paid me. But
you still showed up and
so what I did, I showed up. So I went from,
because those are yours.
So I went from May to August. We went from we did Miami Fountain Blue House of Blues, Las Vegas House of Blues, Dallas House of Blues, Houston House of Blues, Promontory, not the Promontory, the one in San Diego.
Okay.
And when I got to Dallas, when we went to San Diego in Scrunch Oak and Valley, I did so good in Vegas, he had a bad night. I was supposed to host. He kept switching. He would never let me host because I hosted one night. I hosted in Orlando and killed it. He wouldn't let me host no more. So when we got to Las Vegas, Mayweather family came out to see me. So listen, Mayweather family came out to see me. It was packed house. I killed it. Just where that nigga hurt me because I'm looking at him like an uncle father figure. That nigga called me in his dressing room. It was dark and he had like a blue neon light. He had his robe on, smoking his cigar. And Dewberry was standing outside the store, outside the door. That nigga said, I don't want you to be funny tonight. I just want you to talk shit. Cause they won't hear you talk shit. That nigga hurt me with that. When we got back to Dallas, I had used my props in Miami in Live Nation reps were there. He told me they loved it. When we got to Dallas, hey man, don't use your props. That ain't good. That's a crutch. He wouldn't let my family come backstage. But after the show, he had wine, giving whole roses. I sent Live Nation because they added like.
Yeah, he's a cold man. He's a cold man with money. He's a cold man with money. I see him in a restaurant. I don't know if he asked the person, gave him some syrup or whatever it was. It was a whole ordeal. Shout out to TK Kirkland. TK Kirkland is 1,000. Scroncho is 1,000. And they talking about hand to fisking. Let's jump forward a lot.
Now if it takes it. So I'm arguing with the dumbest minds of the American population, the black hip hop culture. So it's just like when I was in school, you raise your hand and ask a question. You knew. You raise your hand and ask a question. You knew. At some point, your homeboys, the ones you want to be cool with, start saying, man, goddamn, man, they think he know everything. So to fit in with them, you got to dumb down, play dumb, be the class clown. So I've had to fit in with, if I went to school with black kids, or there was a bunch, I would have to dumb down to fit in with my peer group. If I went to white school, the affirmation that you got from the teachers made you popular amongst white people. The behavior makes you popular amongst black people. The academic mind makes you popular amongst white people. So I learned to act up amongst black people. They all acting up.
They love a show. We love a show.
Shit, I put on good. Because the teacher started saying, when they meet my mama, from the juvenile work of the judge, my mother's grace and dignity have always been the mercy that white people bestow upon me because of my mother. It's because your mama, boy, I know you're raised different. So anytime you get in trouble, that's why they want to know, was your mama on drugs, your grandparent? They want to look at your lineage. They would look at my mama and say, I know you were raised different. He's just trying to fit in. He's a wannabe. And I was the best wannabe motherfucker you can find.
Where's your father?
He died. He died in Navy. But I would see my father regularly. Okay. But he was shell-shocked from the military, from the Vietnam War.
Damn.
He was in the Navy. Yeah. But I had uncles, I had grandfathers. So I was surrounded with, I had a village. If I went outside, my neighbor told on me.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, I sneak outside, man. My neighbor go knock on the door. Hey, that boy just went out that window. So I had a village. I was nurtured as a kid. So by the time I come out the hospital at 13, from 13 to 14, I had 1 year of adolescent stage, being rebellious, trying to play with a culture that's now gangster and called a murder case. I hadn't been playing with kids that long in the hospital. But because I've been around adults, intellectually, I was a leader.
Did your mom ever remarry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
how'd you feel about your stepfather?
Yeah, well, however, mama said, I got to give her back her key. She got mine. So my mom, I can't imagine not having my mother's key to walk into her house.
There's another man in the house.
Man.
He may be.
Man.
You may have your mama bent over the stage.
Man, psychologically, that was hard to do for all of us. The grandkids, everything. Cause mama been, she been the matriarch for so long. So yeah, that was hard to do. Yeah, that was hard to do.
Well, shout out to your mama.
But the man she married was once her boyfriend when we was young.
So she was getting digged down.
Bill had been around since Bill, mama and Bill had been probably first started going out like probably 7, 8 years old. Probably before then. So yeah.
But she married him after y'all was grown.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
She sacrificed herself.
My mama whole thing was she didn't want us to grow up to be the kind of men that depend on and use women. Because those are the men we was exposed to. Our uncles, her cousins, her brothers, the 70s, the 80s, the player type. The women get up, go to work. So I've never seen a man get up and go to work in my life. Ever.
Are you serious?
Never. I always thought women got it. So when I grew up, I ain't never looked at no motherfucking job. And I'm spoiled and entitled. So I ain't never had a job longer than 9 months or a year. So I learned how to sue with the knowledge and information I had.
Yes.
So I go to jobs to sue. Yeah, I don't know.
How many jobs have you sued?
At least 6. And won every last one. I won. So I got $40,000 out of AT&T National Distribution Center at one point in time. I've sued several companies out of OSHA. I've seen a national gun manufacturing company. So I was winning so much. OSHA told my lawyer he better take this $10,000. We're going to dismiss the case because it was a big case against a gun company. It was a big case against a gun company. I staged in car. I'm the motherfucker that can beat the insurance company. Yeah, I'm the motherfucker that can beat the insurance company.
You know what's shocking is you've been talking a lot. You've been talking your shit. I get cease and desist every day, Charles. Every day. It's to the point where I don't even read them no more. I just send them to my lawyers.
Yeah.
Right. Do you get cease and desist? Do you get sued?
Never. Cause I mean, I
do play by.
Well, you're talking to Tasha K.
Yeah.
I've already said I'm an internet character. I done beat charges saying, man, I ain't done that. That wasn't me. And that was so. Yeah. I ain't gonna say yeah. Let me just give you an example. That cat situation.
Okay.
I really had been trying to mace them cats. Cause my cousin like cats. And a bunch of guys. He like animals. And he got a cat. So all my life since he been
having. all white people. Gone.
Yeah. I've been trying to mace these motherfucking cats all motherfucking summer long. And one thing I found out, cats won't let you mace them. They're too agile. So I had just got this new mace gun. Mace make a sound. I had just got this new mace gun and it has a water canister. It don't make no noise. The water got the cat. And I turned it around. I just maced the cat. And I think I had been arguing with white people that week. So anytime I get into it with a white person online, it's two things I do. I talk about raping white women, like they used to, rape black women, black in slavery. And I talk about hurting animals, because white folk love animals more than they love black people. They won't give a damn about a black kid getting shot. They'll meet a stray dog and kiss him in the mouth.
They show me.
So they have more compassion for animals.
And trying to pet my son on the head.
So this is what white people do. You can be walking a dog.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, they would get down on their knees and greet the dog before they even say anything to you. Well, what's his name? You can be walking with your kid and they'll walk right by your kid. So I pay attention to human behavior. So whoever make me mad online, I use satire, dark shit, humor, shit to spark their feelings, because I know people online and their feelings. I'm in character. I never come online with my feelings. I come online with a villain character that'll say anything. Anything. Know why? My mother don't hear it. If my mother had a social media page, I wouldn't say half the shit I say.
So she don't be knowing what the fuck going on.
She don't have no social media page.
Unless your family tell her.
She got to pray and walk for her. And I told her, mama, whoever send you something that I'm saying, they must trying to hurt you. They don't like you. Why? You're not on there. So what she say is, I don't know him like y'all know him. So don't send me that. So I'm free to come out here and play with y'all. If I want to play, my mom don't get back. I don't give a that. Yeah.
So let me ask you something, because I know that you had lost a lot of comedy shows behind your Charlie Kirk comments. You were close to the family.
Yeah. So yeah, real close with by way of the Stein family, another Jewish family.
So Charlie Kirk is Jewish.
I don't know what he is. But I know he said something against Israel. Yeah. Well, let me.
Yeah, go ahead.
So let me just say
Your
this.
affiliation.
So Alex Stein. I would do the prime time with Alex Stein show, which is a very conservative Trump buddy. Yeah. So I'm in that circle. When Aiden Ross done the interview with Trump, I was supposed to be there, but I was out on bond and couldn't pass a Secret Service clearance. So initially, I spoke positive. When Aiden called me on Discord and Kick, I was like, oh man, that's sad to hear. So I vaguely remember being on Alex Stein's show for maybe 30 seconds with Charlie Kirk. After he died, I started seeing videos, looking at him. I spent all night researching because people were saying he was like me, that he was a black Charlie Kirk. So I was fascinated by that. I looked at him and said, nah, he ain't like me, because he ain't saying nothing to white folks. And he arguing with kids. I'm on the line arguing with gangsters in the street. He's using black crime statistics. What about white crime statistics? Because they lead to packing some numbers too. Child molestation. They lead to packing that. Mass shootings, which is what the country's talking about. So the next day, I'm seeing everybody in the media saying that you cannot say nothing about him. So I'm saying, well, this is the same party, because I'm a conservative who just so happened to vote Republican. I used to be a rock star in the Republican Party of Texas and the Tarrant County GOP Republican Party. I used to be a rock star. I was selected to campaign with Donald Trump to 3 key battleground states, his first run. So I'm their baby. I'm the conservative baby. During the inauguration, Trump, I performed in DC the day of the inauguration when everything shut down and had a hell of a show. Shout out to Trump for that, by the way. So I'm thinking, okay, we free speech, right? Republicans, we free speech, because this is what they've been saying. They're trying to take our free speech. That Mark Zuckerberg was trying to silence Trump. The big social media text is trying to take free speech. So let me see if they can take this free speech, because they were happy when I was bashing George Floyd's daughter and him. They were happy when I said something about the dead rapper daughter. So white folks used to love when I go in on black. So okay, let me see if they can take it. And I strategically did this. And I saw they couldn't take it. And I'm willing to lose whatever for my rights. So I know can't nobody cancel me, because who opened the door for me? I made y'all stop, look, and listen. And you'll stop, look, and listen tomorrow. And I know most Americans, because of their conditions and situations and the relationships they in, have offended the people in their lives, right? So how you feel to hold this against me? You'll be over it in a week. That's why during police,
48 hours.
That's why I say, I said by Thanksgiving they're gonna forget Charlie Kirk. Within a week, they forgot about Charlie Kirk. I don't hear about it no more.
Where's the shooter?
He ain't the shooter. They just needed him for what they just needed to use him.
Who do you think is the shooter?
The same people that killed JFK.
Really?
Yeah. See, Charlie Kirk was a puppet. There was a 70 or 80-year-old man. So they tried to make me the same thing Charlie Kirk was, long before I came to the internet. So, I was one of the best black faces that the Republican Party and conservatives had to come out and talk to the niggas, not the blacks. They wanted to use me like the Democrats use Megan Thee Stallion and Gorilla to go perform, to come talk to the police and get them over here. And I do a good job of it. So Charlie Kirk was groomed, propped, and invested in by an older white conservative who needed the conservative talking points to go into the colleges and indoctrinate the minds of young people. And he was perfect for it. So every debate was on a college campus with somebody who was either newly into college or under the age of 25 with an undeveloped brain.
You gotta get them before they develop.
There you go. Because what? All people know that indoctrination starts in the classroom.
The LGBTQ does that.
There you go. So you fight fire with fire. Everybody is targeting their children except black people, intentionally. Targeting the minds of children.
Yeah, we don't play about our kids.
Nah. So Charlie Kirk was giving money to this Turning Point USA. He was giving money for that. To be their face and the talking point. That's why now his wife is it. Man, this was a play ran because it's a distraction. But black people shouldn't be worried about it. That's their problem, not ours. What happened to Charlie Kirk don't affect us black. What happened to Tamir Rice don't affect him. I'm still stuck on Tamir Rice where I can't be affected by Charlie Kirk. So miss me with that bullshit, America.
So how do you feel about, because right now, the conservatives, and I don't know where she's
They're losing their country. So America has lost their country. They have let too many people in.
There you go. America, America, Christ is on thee. America, America. I spend all this time. I do all these conversations, and folks still yet to know me. How you doing, Miss Reese? Max Payton changed his name back over to Max Payton. Hi, everybody. It's early. I know I'm not tired. I shouldn't go to sleep. But I want you to know this, Reese. No matter how much shit you say about me, no matter how many times you call me a liar, you all right with me. I don't care what them people tell me about you. You could have left it Paul Lance. I just wanted to get up to this segment right here. You got to give the people what they want. Yeah, y'all. I popped up on the channel because my name is in the title, and when I get up there, I hear somebody crying. Yeah, because he did it to me too. That's unfortunate. The whole link to these shows is in the description. I don't know. I'm wide awoke, but I'm walking away. Just like I said, we got to get the Paladin built up. We got to get it monetized. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to this channel you're on right now. And I think I'm going to call it quits. I gave y'all a cool little 2-hour bump. Shout out to the shout outs. Hey lady, you got to whisper my emotion. Oh, what a beautiful thought. Oh yeah, we can't end the show without hearing this song one more again. Let's hear this song one more again. Let's get rid of Charleston and his beautiful clothing. Shout out to the shout outs. And let's hear this beautiful bean footage one more again. We got away from the romantic stuff.
Pronounce, right? Let's get it. Yeah. Here's where the whole thing changed. Lil' clown talk crazy, say funky, yeah, this bitch stink. Got more excuses than fights, swear he top rank. Let me cook, might as well tell it all. Let me cook, might as well tell it all. Lil' pocket side fraud, always acting like a bro. House ain't stable, job ain't stable. Everything shaking like a broke card table. Tryna keep up, but you ain't able. Living out episodes, you're not even labeled. You weird, you loud, you wild, off brand. Got kicked out the circus, that's how goofy you ran. Tryna be for the grown one, please understand. You bringing Dollar Tree threats to a nightish man. Your last comeback flop, your new one failed. Another episode dropped, another storyline derailed. Tryna stay railing, but everything's stale. Thinking you can win if you jump out rail. You will walk and return to sender, signed sealed mail.
You can't win, child. You can't win, child.
You can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. You can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Round toothy, funny surgical low. You like Wi-Fi on a bus, drop signal the most. Tryna flex on the net, that's comedy, folks. Your whole personality built off dark jokes. You chase drama like it owe you loot, but every storyline ends with you in dispute. You ain't built for the smoke, allergic to pressure. Tryna size up a giant, you ain't up to measure. Your hustle inconsistent, your vision need refresher. You post memes daily and call that effort, yes sir. Talk crazy about me, that's a sign of defeat. You obsessed, stay watching me to learn what you need. You need help, direction, hold counseling seats. Arguing with yourself, looking bad in these YouTube streets. Every comeback petty, every plan backfire. Trying to talk boss moves, boy, you known as a lie. You a fool, malfunction, a glitch, a misfire. Trying to run with wolves, but your stamina tired. You wanna win, baby, that chapter is done. Trying to beef up the mountain, but you slid on the run. Throw shade, miss shots, never landing the one. Your whole persona built like one day I'll be the one, but that day ain't coming.
You can't win, child.
Hey, you know it.
You can't win, child.
You gotta get out of the game. what's up? You out here taking selfies like that tooth ain't corrupt. Smiling hard in the camera like that tooth ain't messed up. Acting like the lens don't zoom close enough. Hair done, nails done, outfit loud, but still look lost, standing dead in the crowd. Always talking slick, can't keep my name out your mouth. At some point somebody gotta say what this bitch talking about. You can't win, child. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Hey. Pronounce, right? Let's get it. Hey. Here's where the whole thing changed. Lil' clown talk crazy, say funky, yeah, this bitch stank. Got more excuses than fights, swear he top rank. Let me cook, might as well tell it all. Let me cook, might as well tell it all. Lil' pocket side fraud, always acting like a bro. House ain't stable, job ain't stable. Everything shaking like a broke card table. Tryna keep up, but you ain't able. Living out episodes, you're not even labeled. You weird, you loud, you wild off brand. Got kicked out the circus, that's how goofy you ran. Tryna be for the grown one, please understand. You bringing Dollar Tree threats to a nightish man. Your last comeback flop, your new one failed. Another episode dropped, another storyline derailed. Tryna stay relevant, but everything's stale. Thinking you can win if you jump out rail. You will walk and return to sender, signed sealed mail.
You can't win, child. You can't win, child.
Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Round toothy, funny surgical low. You like Wi-Fi on the bus, drop signal the most. Tryna flex on the net, that's comedy, folks. Your whole personality built off dark jokes. You chase drama like it owe you loot, but every storyline ends with you in dispute. You ain't built for the smoke, allergic to pressure. Tryna size up a giant, you ain't up to measure. Your hustle inconsistent, your vision need refresher. You post memes daily and call that effort, yes sir. Talk crazy about me, that's a sign of defeat. You obsessed, stay watching me to learn what you need. You need help, direction, hold counsel and seats. Arguing with yourself, looking bad in these YouTube streets. Every comeback petty, every plan backfire. Trying to talk about smooth, boy, you known as a lie. You a fool, malfunction, a glitch, a misfire. Trying to run with wolves, but your stamina tired. You wanna win, baby, that chapter is done. Trying to beef up the mountain, but you slid on the run. Throw shade, miss shots, never landing the one. Your whole persona built like one day I'll be the one, but that day ain't coming.
You can't win, child.
Ain't know it.
You can't win, child.
Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Hold up, one more thing before I wrap this up. You out here taking selfies like that tooth ain't corrupt. Smiling hard in the camera like that tooth ain't messed up. Acting like the lens don't zoom close enough. Hair done, nails done, outfit loud, but still look lost, standing dead in the crowd. Always talking slick, can't keep my name out your mouth. At some point somebody gotta say what this bitch talking about. You can't win, child. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. You gotta get out of the game. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game. Can't get over. You gotta get out of the game.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop it there. Say it loud, say it proud. I'm out.